Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Cameron from Drive Performance Parts, and today we've got something different for you. A lot of you might not know Jaden, so I'll introduce you. This is Jaden. He runs a lot of our social media stuff. Today we're actually installing D2 coilovers into his car. What are you currently on at the moment?
White line lowering springs, boy.
Sweet, so he's currently on, white line. He's now upgrading to the Good Life, where we'll be swapping those old boys out with some nice new D2 coilovers that we got for him. Was it Street Ascent? What ones did you get in? Street, wasn't it?
Street Essentials or something.
Yeah.
Just on the side of the box.
Yeah. So you got Streets. I'm pretty sure they're Streets.
Yeah, Streets.
Yeah, they're Streets. Okay, cool. So Streets is like the perfect kind of mid kind of level. It'll do everything you need it to do. Get you some low, get some more stiffness, some camber. So it should do everything that he needs it to do. He's running. What brand are your wheels again?
CST01 Hyper 18x9.
So those, but yeah, 18x9 plus 30. Yeah. So they're quite a fat setup. He's running some RE003 Bridgestones. What size are they? 225/40s. Yeah. Mint. So it's quite a fat fitment. So we're just gonna get some camber on it to try and help with the fitment overall. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing today.
Hey Cam, you look a bit confused.
I'm losing my mind. I've done too many of these. Alright, so here are the tools that I think you will need. We've done a few install outstall kind of videos before, but this is the first with D2. So I usually have just a shifter just to be handy. The small one's nice for the tight spots. Screwdriver, just a flathead. You never know when you're going to need it again, just to pop something out. These are great. These are ratcheting spanners. Basically, it does exactly what it says. It ratchets. They're really handy for the, again, tight locations.
So how tight?
Very tight. As tight as your fitment will be. So we've got a couple of those. We've got I will need a 14 for the top for the strut bar bolts, and I've got a 17 which I'll need for, can't remember, but there'll be one I'll need for a 17, I know that. Here is, you don't need this, but this obviously makes it a little bit easier for the really hard stuff if they're on pretty tight. I'm not too sure who did this. Who did the springs for you?
Petters.
So we don't know how tight they've done it up. If you've done it before yourself, you can only blame yourself if you've done it up tight, but we will soon be finding out. So that'll help if anything's overly tight. And then of course you've got your sockets and your ratchet. So we've got a 19mm for the big bolts. We've got a 14mm for, again, the top ones if we need to, and then we've got a 12mm to actually remove the brake line mount. So that should be all you need. 17 was for the end link. Got it. So that's what we need, which I find easier with this because often the end link will spin, so you have to put that over and then put a Allen key on the end of the bolt to stop the actual end link from spinning. So we're gonna get going with removing these wheels and not scratching them. Where's your...
My nuts?
Yeah, your nuts.
Just here.
Flex.
Right, so I just told Jaden what to do, and now we're going to quiz him on removing the OEM strut. So Jaden's going to point to us as to what we actually need to remove. So off you go, mate.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Alright, so we're going to take off these two bolts in the strut here. Then we're going to be taking off the brake line mount and then the sway bar link bolt at the top. And then take the other wheel off, do the exact same thing. So
you're missing 3 more.
I'm not missing anything, Cam.
You're missing 3 more.
What am I missing?
The top 3.
Yeah, well, strut bar, take those 3 off. Then we all Gucci.
Gucci gang.
So I'll give you a quick rundown of what I've done to the car. So I've done, let's just go super basic here. Got cam working over there, so that's like an extra 10 kilowatts to the engine itself. Nah. Just if I got that on video.
Oh, did you get it?
Nah.
Yeah,
I think I just,
you're fucking nuts.
mate, I don't leave my nuts all over the ground. Alright, so back to what I was saying. Done the WRX STI front lip on the bottom. Yes. The Drive Performance part center lip for the VRX. or the bumpers with the pods. So that's just sprayed in plastic dip alongside the center grille. Then engine wise, I'm still waiting for a RA snorkel that I ordered from Cam at about fucking March, the start of this year.
It's coming.
It's still in the ocean snorkeling its way here. Then I've done super circuit 4-to-1 headers down the back, if you can see that, I'm not too sure. Then at the moment, yeah, just got some white line lowering springs, which give about a 45mm drop at the front, 35 at the rear. Then I got the...
Are they for sale, by the way? Are you gonna sell them?
Nah, keeping them. Just in case I get bent over.
Yeah.
And then I got the Drive Performance weather shields, side skirts. You already stated the wheels, yeah. Yeah, already done that. My Hectic Made in Japan sticker, because you know we need that extra horsepower. Black roof, the Drive Performance rear diffuser alongside a Rally Art rear bumper with, I can't really get the exhaust tips, but 4-inch exhaust axle back. Then inside is literally boring as hell with the Drive Performance gear knob that we used to have.
Well, I just ran Jaden through how to do this. I nearly called you Jordan then. Cute. I just ran Jordan through how to do it. Basically, I'm gonna now watch him, this thing focuses, there we go, on how to do it. Do you know where to start? Do you remember?
The lower bolt, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
So, go from the nut, bro. Where's the bolt?
There's a nut. Oh no, it's on this side, isn't it?
Yep. That's alright, you'll
Oh, it's gonna be a long
fine.
day. It's gonna be a long day.
That's alright. Make sure you're on it straight. I'll just edit that bit out for you.
No worries, thanks, honey.
That's it. That's it, a little bit more. That boy, a little bit more. That's stop there, yep. Now do the top one.
Fresh, yeah.
Fresh, fresh.
You know, I don't know what I'm doing, so
There we go, yep, stop there. Now you can take the bottom one out.
today.
Today, Junior.
Oh, just hammer it out, yeah.
Make sure the nut's on a little bit so you don't stuff the thread up. So just wind the nut on just a smidge on the very end. And then you actually whack the nut, not the thread. Can you push out with your finger or no?
We'll soon find
That's the
out.
first thing.
Yeah.
Yep, cool. That's always better than
Pull it
hitting
out?
it. Yeah, just pull it out. So bottom one you can pull out, the top one we leave just so we can pull everything off and it's settled. Lift the rotor a bit, just take the pressure off a little bit. There you go,
Freshy.
cool. Now I would take off the end link, which you need the 14mm for, not the 17, because these are factory ones. So 14mm is probably on the breaker bar. Put that on the drill, and then send that onto the end link.
The angling's this one, yeah?
Yep. So there, rip up. Now, take the bolt off. Is it under a heap of pressure?
Nah, seems pretty easy.
Yeah, sweet. And then take the brake line bracket off. And once you start taking the brake line bracket off, take the top bolt out. Remember to lift the disc when you take the top bolt out as well to help.
Tell us all about it.
Ripper. So what we're gonna probably do first is get a rough height. I'm gonna go off memory from the MCAs that I've been running. I think it should be relatively similar, but we'll soon find out. Because you're gonna want to go low, aren't you?
Relatively.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Yeah,
basically
hopefully.
now we've got both front springs and struts out. We're gonna be installing the D3 like, so these are the essentials. So they come with everything that you basically need. You got dampening adjustment, camber adjustment, and obviously height adjustment as well. So I think there's 21 or 29. No, maybe there's
It was 28.
or 31, or is it 31? I can't remember.
Some
There's
number.
a lot of dampening, and again, unnecessary because we're probably gonna just be running it stiff anyway. So, yeah, so we're gonna be just sewing these in now. It's like basically opposite of what we've done. I know we've done a few coilover installs, but that's right, this is the first with D2 that we've done. So, we're gonna send it in now. 2 bolts to the bottom, 3 up top, and then the, whatchamacallit, sway bar end link as well. So, that's all we have to do. And then we'll be, rolling down the streets in coilovers. Or you will be at least anyway.
us a cheeky rev cam. We just finished doing the coilover install, so we'll give you a bit of a show around on what it looks like. Cam, what's your thoughts?
Yeah, it looks good. It's pretty. Sitting pretty.
Sitting pretty, apparently. So it was sitting at, what was it, Cam? 70...
No, lowest point was 75.
Lowest point, yeah, 75.
Most of it's about 110, which is happy.
There you go, so lowest point's 75. Probably the highest is about 110. So we've got, like, yeah, not even a finger gap worth. And we also got some awesome 6-speed, 3-piece lugs in the Neo Chrome. Looks unreal on the black. And we'll show you the front. So the front we've got about a finger and a half worth of gap. So a little bit more than the rear, which kind of helps out with the front, as the front is pretty low, so we're probably going to be scraping on that. Other than that, yeah, that's about it.